EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This time Jackson will throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one out to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Play action. Now Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's Jackson. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Jackson. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. They'll drop the throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, shot, 17. Ready.
Throwing, Young. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Banks. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Young going to give to Brooks. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 3rd and 6. Now Young. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Striker, 3, red, yellow. Field, green, jack. Blue, go. Blue, striker. Fury, yellow. Smash, 6, mega. Set.
To throw, Young. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And they'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
red. Drill green, black shot.
Third down, Young from the gun. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Red, 38. Red, cycle. Hey, red, yellow, go. White, white. Light blue. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Now Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a first and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Mitchell. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Change it. 13. Hey.
To throw is Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Hey, report. Sit down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Young, he's going to change it up.
38. Hut.
Young quickly to the flat. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Yellow. Blue striker. Black. Steel. Black. Ready?
Young will set to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Now for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 45-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is put off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Return it.
Now it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
We'll try and run for it. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards.
No, we changed it.
And the Cowboys first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
His kick is good.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, it was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Looking to put a drive together.
52. Set. Blaster. Blue striker. Smash. Set.
Young. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Red, watch out now. Red, yellow. Hey, green. Yellow.
They'll look back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Back to throw now on first down.
They'll find McMillan here.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks running left.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
17.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they tried the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Now here's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Smash, red.
Looking to throw, Young. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Faster. Watch out now. 60 series.
A loss of a yard. It's
Black
4th
Ultra.
down.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is, Seth.
And guys, man, complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Adnan Mitchell, 92 yards.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Young going to move him around.
Yellow, go. Claws, red, rail, yellow. Hut.
To throw is Young. From the gun, he'll throw.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20. Panthers, first down. First and 10.
Young down from the 50.
Got a man, that's Leggett.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
And Xavier Leggett.
49 yards.
And the Panthers are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Blaster, big, Beetle blue, steel black, black ultra. Ready?
Here's Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Blue striker, you, yellow. Hey, red, white. Hut.
Young. Now he'll take this and run. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Shot, 17, 22, set.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 16.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set, hut.
Evades him at the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a
Watch out now,
Panthers
52.
first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Now an audible here into something else.
At the Cowboys 5-yard
red.
line.
Set, go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
Got it.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw it. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Ready. 52 blue. Edo blue. Zoom black. Steel black. Ready?
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. In a wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Jackson going to keep it.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Down.
Up the middle with Brooks here. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Young to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 22. Steel, black. Ready.
They'll set up the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Let's go now.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Red, yellow. Cut.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push push it to a one-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
No gain on the play there, second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Jackson. Complete. Smith has it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson.
Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Now they try the right side here. He'll be hit down at the 43, 5 yards on the play. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
It's caught, Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Here's 1st down.
And now here's a carry heading left. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This would put them in the NFC title game. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.